Hey everybody. During this short video, I'm going to teach you how to dig an excellent airsoft trench. Now, the trenches, they can be used either to slow your opponents down or give you cover when inside a base or just anywhere on the field. Now, when you're digging a trench, you don't want to dig it where there are a lot of trees because that means more roots. Roots are going to be hard for you to dig through and you're going to have to chop through them. It's good to dig them in a base, such as the one right here. Does that look familiar? It should. That's the pig pen for most of our airsoft videos. That is where I will be digging the trench, right between the two pieces of sheet metal in the front, to provide cover there and also no entrance to the enemy up front. Let's get digging because it's a hot day. Now, most of the time, trenches are about 2 feet wide and around 4 feet deep with another foot of cover in front of them. That allows perfect protection and shooting ability for the player. Now, the first thing you want to do when digging your trench is outline where you want it so you don't go out of those boundaries. I'm going to do that now. You can simply outline it with your shovel. That's how I've always started off with all mine, so if you want to follow my advice, please go ahead and outline your trench as the first thing you do. After outlining your trench, you want to dig up at least a foot of dirt into the shape that you wish your trench to be. Once you've dug up that foot, you'll see exactly where you want your trench and you won't be digging outside of that line. As you can see, I've dug out my rectangle trench and I've stacked all the excess dirt up front in front of it. Now, I'm going to show you what to do with that a little later, but what you're going to do is use that for cover by stacking it together. Now, let me just finish this trench and I'll talk to you all about that part. Well, everyone, I've successfully finished the trench for the pig pen here. First of all, I'd like to mention this before I show you the trench. I mentioned earlier that a good trench is around 3 to 4 feet deep. However, these are only around 2-3 feet deep because number one, it's 100 degrees out. I'm not digging anymore. And number two, this is a farm. If you ever watched our airsoft videos, check them out, please. This airsoft field is called The Farm. Here, when you dig foxholes and trenches, the foxes actually live in the holes. And sometimes they invite their friends, Mr. Possum and Mr. Raccoon, too. So it's pretty hard to dig deep trenches here. Anyway, this is a two-man trench. As you can see, crouching down, you do get nice cover, perfect cover from this wood. I'm going to explain that in a moment. There is a trench next to you. As I said, it's a two-man trench, so two people can fit inside and shoot out of. This small little ridge in the middle is for your guns to balance up against and your ammunition, batteries, gas, whatever you need to put there. It's perfect because it offers a little table and anything can sit there. That way your ammunition is protected as well. A stray BB can shatter straight through an ammunition can. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I stacked up all this dirt in front. That's what you want to do. You want to stack all your dirt that you dug out up front. However, when wind or rain comes, it'll wash that right back into your trench and you just dug a pointless hole. So you got to find plywood or pieces of wood. I took an old feed trough and put it up there so that the dirt cannot run down into the trenches. This will hold it up. It'll make it nice and sturdy. Your trenches won't cave in and it will look pretty great, and it'll also give you excellent cover. No BBs going through that wood. And also the dirt absorbs all the shots as they will get stuck inside that dirt. So overall, my trench did turn out to be a very good success. And it's going to offer you excellent cover during that airsoft war. Anyway, guys, I hope this video really helped you and teaches you how to build some excellent airsoft trenches on your airsoft field. And also, I hope you're going to take this advice that I have to pass on to you right now. When you choose to dig these trenches, don't do it in 100-degree weather like I did. Thanks a lot, guys. Check out my other videos and subscribe. Thank you very much.